Expedition 33. A game that looks like Final Fantasy, feels like Final Fantasy, but actually isn't Final Fantasy. And I've been reasonably addicted to this game, from streaming it on my Twitch, please follow me, and just trying to figure out strategies and normal builds for my characters. And since I have a good repertoire of hours of the game, I feel like I can finally review it. Also, I'm very sorry that I have not uploaded for this long. It's just goddamn beautiful. It's just legit. From the start of the game and even to the end, the environment just hits on a whole different level. From its outstanding colors, lighting, and just the setting of like an ancient, long forgotten city that just got broken down from this event. And I'm fully stunned because most games literally just give us simple environments that look dead and just a bit of ray tracing light. And that's it. It's such a wonderful experience, a new breath of fresh air I can literally enjoy from a new modern game that doesn't do that same shit. I love it so much and I just can't get enough of it. It's just like it's just perfect. Don't get me started with the boss rooms. They all look goddamn amazing. They don't change the whole environment out fucking nowhere and they just look absolutely beautiful. From the faces of the Axons to the boss with the fucking mansion. It's just absolutely insane to see the amount of love and passion these developers, small developers to the matter of fact, made this whole environment look so goddamn beautiful. Unlike some big time developers that literally just make a dead game with just a bit better graphics quality. Okay, I glazed up the environment. Let's talk about something different. Yeah, this one is a bit of a doozy. I don't know who the fuck made these difficulties and how they ramp up, but I can explain it with 3 different categories. Which is 1, a kiss on the cheek. You know, it's gonna be somewhat difficult in some places, but you're gonna make it out. The second, a slap in the wrist. You know, it's gonna hurt, you might get frustrated, but you're gonna make it through. And the last one is, holy shit, I got bit by a million bullet ants. I just wanna rip my fucking skin off. Throw my PC to the trash, burn it, and then just never play this game again. To be honest, this opinion is my fault because I played half of the goddamn game in the hardest difficulty while I played it for the first goddamn time. And it just got so hard that I had to change the difficulty, not once, but twice. Once to the normal difficulty midway through the game, and then to the easiest at the final boss because I just couldn't take it anymore. Plus I was doing a 24-hour stream, so you already know. Oh my god, I actually almost passed out. I was in deep shit. And I do love the fights because they're so engaging, so nice. I love the dodging and parrying system. How they make you basically either get punished for you doing them incorrectly or get rewarded so nicely with so much damage. It's just beautiful to see. It just adds in like a wonderful twist of a turn-based combat and you just taking damage every single time it's the enemy's turn. And I love how much variety there is in the game. There's a lot of enemies that don't do the same fucking moves over and over again that the past enemy did. They're all unique, even the bosses. However, I do have one more other critique about that. When you go to a random area or even the story area, all the enemies, even the bosses, are pretty balanced. But why the fuck is this one mime clown kid so hard? Like legit, no matter what area I go, what secret I try to find, I see this fucker. And whenever I go into battle with it, I know for sure I am dead between 1 or 2 hits. Like hell, our characters defeated powerful enemies that killed thousands of expeditioners and even gods. But this one fucking mime child is just that guy that just destroys us. Why? No matter where I go, what I find, I see him over and over again, and I know there is no fucking hope. Apart from that, when the boss's face changes, the normal enemy special attacks and moves, and even just the animation, it looks so good and beautiful, and I love almost every single fight I was in. Alright, we talked about the combat, the environment, Now it's time for the characters. Warning! This section has a couple spoiler warnings. Some are major as well. Please click out or skip to this section. Now, I do love the characters, you know, from the quips, the stories, even the personalities. But I just have one big question. Why are there two same characters in the goddamn story? Like, I already got invested with this one character, which is Gustav, by the way, and I love his moves, love his attacks, even love his personality. But then he fucking dies, which is the most saddest thing I have ever saw. I was actually emotionally distraught from this. And after we get his wonderful sacrifice, his final ballad, as you could say, the final bard, the final time we will see him, we just get a second copy of him. Like, he looks the same as Gustav, so and plays the same as Gustav, but then isn't Gustav. His name is Verso, by the way. I just don't care. I just want my wondrous Gustav back. That's why I call him Gustav too, not Verso. And like, I get it. There's some sort of subliminal messaging that the old version of Verso is gone, and now he wants to destroy everything. So we have to just deal with Verso. I do like him. I like his moves. I love that he has like a marking ultimate. He's great. He's amazing. But not as good as Gustav. But straying away from that, the characters are just beautiful. They're like passion projects between a whole passion project of a game. They're so well put together. I love almost every single personality of every character you can interact or meet, especially SKA. And I just love him. He's a drugged up fat dude that can fly, swim, destroy big coral reefs, and an alcohol storage item. Like, legit, if this was a dating game, I'll definitely hit SK up, you know, if I'm saying. But with the story, I love how everything's so well put together. From the characters, the enemies, the bosses, the reasoning for it. It's just amazing. But then the story goes to a weird line where I kind of lose the plot. But I like it at the same time. It's as similar as like playing Metal Gear Solid or watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you know? You get the story, and then for some reason, a couple beers in or something like that, you just don't get it, but you love it. And truthfully, I didn't fully keep up the story, even halfway and the end of the game. But still, a YouTube video deep in, and I already know everything. And it's still very confusing to me. This is the similar type of story writing what I think cocaine or meth would be in, you know? You're confused, you don't like it for a bit, but then you're obsessed with it. And I'm really obsessed with it. Like, I know now, you know, this whole world is not real. This is actually a painting of the sun that died in the fire. That's why we get the masked woman that looks like Mael, and that is actually Mael. And then you have the paintress that is her mother that tries to keep that painting alive, and you have to destroy it. I get it, but still. It's confusing and I love it to bits. Like, it's a wonderful underlinement on how grief can consume people. And this game really shows how a really unhealthy type of grief can happen to a person when they lose somebody. Like, when we got to the near end of the story where you get the real version of Mael out bed, and then you see the mother consumed by the painting and her father trying to stop her for any means necessary. And this is a really good representation on sometimes how grief consumes people in a way that actually hurts them the most. And the saddest thing you have to do is let go. Even Mael tried her best to keep that painting alive, but then Verso, the guy that died in the fire from the family, is the one that's trying to stop them, because at the end of the day, this is not healthy. You know, being in this whole painting, getting too into it to the point that you're literally just killing yourself in real life, that's not a thing how you should deal with grief, sadly. And this is just my interpretation, but I know why Gustav and Verso look the same. Gustav's supposed to be the version that they see Verso as, you know, the kind-hearted person that wants to live on, make a legacy out of everything in life. But then near the end of the game, and even to the end, you find Verso, which is the true version of him. And this true version of him is just a way to tell that this is not how it's supposed to go on. This cycle of grief supposed to end. They have to move on. And that's why I think the true ending is when you destroy the painting in the game and everybody sadly dies off. But that's how you end the grief, sadly. Sometimes you have to just cut off the thing that gives you the most amount of pain to let go. And I think this is the end for the story and characters. Let's get to the final section. This is a game that just gave me hope. Hope that this game will give an example to other companies that time is an essential thing on making the game perfect. For developers, the passion is the thing that makes the game into art. This game has put me through so many emotions. For me just being happy and excited because of the story. For me just being invested and interested from the twists. And fully bawling out sad when somebody dies. And these are the emotions, the investment I should feel in every game I play. Like, it's sadly been such a long time that I actually found a game that is fully worthwhile playing. Like, I get it, there's time constraints, budget cuts that can destroy the passion and even the time to develop the game. But this game is just a prime example that when you just give a developing group just enough of time, they can make a full-blown masterpiece unlike any other game. I'm so grateful that I got recommended this game and I had the opportunity to fully play it and get fully invested with it. And I hope by any chance or even because of this video, you give this game a chance. And that's my verdict. Now this video is done. Thank you for all of you guys that kept on watching this video until this point. I'm sorry I didn't upload this video sooner. I just legit didn't know what to upload, and second of all, I had a couple problems with work, so I had to figure that out. I just want to thank you all for 304 goddamn subscribers. That is insane to think about. Like, legit, the last video we had about 62. That is such a big ass jump. I'm so thankful that you guys subscribed, watched my video, liked it, and even gave me so much love in the comments. I'm so grateful for that. And I hope you really guys enjoyed this video, because this took me a long time. Not even from the recording, just the editing alone, because I tried to put a lot of effort into this. And I'm really happy over it, and I hope you guys are happy with it as well. It's about 12:47. I'ma go to sleep. Good night, guys, and stay hydrated.